This is the KRMG Afternoon News with Skylar Cooper.
Breakdown. Go ahead, give it to me.
5:08, time for the BA Breakdown on the KRMG Afternoon News. We're joined live by Broken Arrow City Manager Michael Spurgeon. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Skylar, I'm doing great. How are you doing on this very nice Tuesday?
I'm good. I'm ready for this wind to get out of here.
I agree. Our teams have been pretty much all over the state helping out with some of the grass fires. I just want to send a shout out to the Broken Arrow Fire Department. We were out all over the weekend helping up in Manbert and up in Pawnee County, just helping our fellow Oklahomans, and couldn't be prouder than our team. We did have some fires here last Friday, but we were able to manage them. So just a shout out to Ryan Lawson. He was the acting chief this weekend, and so we just couldn't be prouder of all of our efforts and their efforts to help our fellow Oklahomans.
Well, I want to start with something today on this is a really cool thing that I kind of got wind of here about the city utility portal that is going to be coming online. And my understanding is if you live in Broken Arrow, you got a utilities account with the city, you can track your water usage by hour, which I guess could help people figure out where they're using the most water, how they can conserve, or if they have an issue. Tell me about that.
Oh, I was hoping you would ask this question today. In essence, what we're doing is we're going to be installing a smart water utility dashboard. There are other utility departments that have something similar, and this is an advanced technology that's going to create an incredible amount of transparency for customers. And in short, Skylar, it's going to be a portal for customers to go in and access their utility account, and it's got several features in there. The two main features involve being able to track your water usage and actually see it happening by the hour. And you can set the notifications to let you know if your water usage is going to be outside of a normal range that you believe that you should be using based on your history. And so customers can go in and they can basically customize a number of the features to be able to give them updates on how much water they're using and to give them that information about when they're using it. And also there's ways for them to go in and to look if there is a leak to isolate when that happens, so then they can try to determine if there might have been like a toilet handle, for example, that had been stuck, which one customer had. So this is just another piece of technology that I believe our customers are going to want, Skylar, to be able to help them track. Because as you know, people are always asking us about their water usage and what the costs are, and this is going to help them understand exactly how much water they're using.
That sounds really handy. When will we be able to see it and use it?
Well, the City Council is going to see a presentation this evening, and I would anticipate, based on the current implementation schedule, probably sometime in May, June at the latest. And we're going to have Aaron McCulloch and his team is going to have a lot of promotions coming out about it. And then actually we'll have some videos how folks can use it. And then our utility billings folks are going to be prepared to help customers if they have questions, because I think once folks have this, whenever they do have questions, we can get actually on the phone with them and look at their account with them and show them where there was a spike in their usage or where there was an issue. And then hopefully that will help them understand exactly what water went through the meter.
Broken Arrow City Manager Michael Spurgeon. This is the BA Breakdown on the KRMG Afternoon News. Now, I have to bring this one up because I got so many open mics for the last couple of years. We've passed some of them on to you. I've seen you on social media responding to this, but we covered the story yesterday where Tulsa County is now doing an asphalt overlay on 51st between Elm and Lynn Lane, which is a county responsibility road. So I thought I would ask you, how do people know and how is it determined when the city of BA manages a road or if it's Tulsa or Wagner County?
Well, that's a great question, and you are correct. I mean, some of the roads that do need attention in our community are actually the responsibility of Tulsa County. And as I understand it, if you have basically a road that is in two different jurisdictions, like Omaha or 51st is, would be Tulsa County's responsibility. In that case, you've got Tulsa on the north side of the road and you have Broken Arrow on the south side of the road. And so that falls into the responsibility for Tulsa County. Also, similar situation exists on Garnett between 91st and 101st. And as you saw from social media, or have seen from social media, I should say, is that many people people automatically believe that that is a city of Broken Arrow responsibility. And obviously we have hundreds of miles that we're responsible for. And it's a tough situation. They have completely different funding sources. I know that they're working on trying to address those roads. And in our partnership, we try to stay in contact with them so we can update the public. But periodically folks ask questions about the status of the road, and we let them know what we can. But I can tell you, we do partner where we can. And you may remember, as a part of the amphitheater project with Wagner County, we actually took in a portion of 209th south of the events park to be able to maintain that road, because folks will be traveling there. And so when we have a chance to bring something into a road, we try to partner with the counties. In some cases, it's their jurisdiction and we just don't have the resources to do it. So we're going to really have to rely upon them to basically complete that project.
Well, right on cue, here's an open mic talking about another stretch of road. It's actually just the next mile east on 51st Street there.
Hey, Skylar, will you ask and see if there are plans to repave 51st Street from Lynn Lane to 193rd? That road is terrible, has been for years, and I know they're doing from Lynn Lane to Elm now. Thank you, sir.
So is that the county road too?
Absolutely. That's a great question, and I've got some exciting news for that. The Tulsa County actually has the design ready. They're ready to go to construction. There is one utility that I understand, I think it's a phone company, that they need to get that the infrastructure, their infrastructure out of the way, and then they should be able to actually award a contract for construction. And that road's actually going to have a roundabout at County Line Road and Omaha. And they're actually going to widen the road. They're going to widen that road for that mile that resident or caller in basically suggested. So they've got all the funding. Alex Mills does a great job as their county engineer, and he's ready to go on that. I understand there's just one utility that needs to be relocated. So I'm going to safely say that sometime this year, they're going to put that road out to bid. And hopefully, obviously, a year later, that's not going to be a problem.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad we were able to answer that question and kind of knock out 2 miles there that people have been asking you about for years, I'm sure. So, Michael Spurgeon, he's the city manager out in Broken Arrow. I wanted to keep going here. I have a question about something on the city council tonight, but we'll have to pick it up next week. I guess we'll absolutely find out how they decided on this issue I wanted to ask you. So we'll talk next Tuesday.
All right. Thanks for the question, my friends, and you have a good rest of your week.